Previously from the Hood Blogger.
Yeah, and I would say yeah, and we come back, right? I come down here, and like I said, when Bump would do the talent shows were the block parties, because the Ocho always had a dope ass block party. We would go up there to that porch right there and rap. So me going to that porch and rapping, right, was more so like, that was the stage where you gotta, you know, if you wasn't scared, you get, you know what I mean, take care of it, watch your body, you know what I mean?
I got it.
Right? So then, you know, we not going to put it on camera, but Bump house that he grew up in is over there. Okay. So Bump had his older brothers was a group called the Hunters. Yeah. Mark and Yant. Yant told Bump after I rapped for him, teach me how to write 16 bars. Damn. Because I didn't know how. I didn't know how to write 16 bars. Bump showed me. Bump every day would say, no, this how you do this how you do that. Because Bump was the first one to get a deal out of all of us.
Really?
Yeah. Damn. Bump was the first one to get a deal out of all of us. So we can't,
not to cut you off, is this where the talent shows is being shot at too?
Not so much talent shows, but like block parties. The Ocho always was lit.
Okay.
I mean, Bump and them had this shit lit, bro. Like, it was lit. You had to come up here if you wanted to get on. Yeah. Let's go say what's up to Ruck, bro. I mean, this is like,
this all legendary right here.
When I do come down here, this is what I do. Like, so they actually was going to like take this journey away, but some kind of way it made a way, you know what I'm saying, to keep the homie, you know what I'm saying, where he deserved to be at. Because this right here, there used to be a phone booth right here, you know what I mean, and this, we would kick it from here to there.
Yo, this SB Twiz, the Hood Blogger. Y'all know how I carry it, man. Today I got a very special guest in the building, man. And this is my brother on top of that, man. We go way back. Y'all mean, Tay, what's up with you, bro?
What's up, Kenny? How are you?
Oh, man, I can't call it staying out the way. Just for the people, man, give the people a brief introduction of who you are.
My name Tay, Dante. You know what I'm saying? I'm Eazy Block Captain Brother, the one that was on the Johnny Mac joint. The Philly First 48. I'm the one that was on there talking about, the one that they took a clip of and put on Twitter. I'm the one that was down there with him when he first was trying to clarify where he's from and all that. And you know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you know, if you know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't battle rap with none of that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So just to, pretty much get straight into it. We had already chopped it up. We chopped it up on a regular, but how do you feel about how everything played out as far as like Eazy doing the documentary, and eventually when it hit the internet, you started getting, it was like disrespect towards your family and your mom and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
Well, how I feel about it, I'm like, I don't know, man. At first I was like, he been doing it for a while. So like, that's one thing he been doing it for a while. So we knew that, family could be brought up, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I done seen battles even before my brothers start battling. You know what I'm saying? It's battles I seen where niggas talk crazy about your folks, your grandma, whoever, you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't tripping. I was looking at it like just regular battle rap talk, you know what I'm saying? Until I seen how the promo was going. Like the promo seemed real personal to me. And I don't usually get in his business. I don't usually get involved in nothing that got to do with battle rap so that he don't take it no type of way. Like but yeah, I heard some things. I heard some things that was interesting, right? So number one, anybody who know me, you know what I'm saying, whether it's Pottsville or Philly, you know what I'm saying? Because, I already said that's my brother, so I'm tied to Pottsville too. But I'm from Philly. I know what block I was raised on, what blocks I was raised on and all that. So, I'm not here to straighten nothing out as far as Philly go. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know where I'm from. You know, motherfuckers that know me know where I'm from. You know, if you don't, you don't. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Shorty, this is to address Shorty. She know me. You know what I'm saying? Like it got real personal with my brother and some of his exes. Technically, both of his exes know me. You know what I'm saying? But addressing the one that said something about, oh, I'll smack your mom. You know what I mean? Your sister won't do nothing. Nobody would do something. I ain't on this joint to play tough, bro. You know me, like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't on here playing tough or you know what I'm saying? But bro, ain't nobody in life will put their hands on my mom, bro, whether male or female, and nothing not happen about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was one. That was the first situation where I'm like, hold up, no, like this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's getting too far. I could cuss on this joint.
Yeah, rock out, Tay. Rock out.
Oh, all right. So I'm just like, you know, I know that won't happen. Like, you feel what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was gonna leave a battle rap till I heard other rumors coming out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to address the shit that wasn't true. You feel what I'm saying to you? Shit that I feel like, you know, a lot of people saw that promo. Meek commented on the Meek put in his story about the battle. Beans been, you know, a lot of people seen it. ASAP Rocky was there, Dave East was there. So the reach that it got, you know what I'm saying, that shit reached wide, like far and wide. You feel me? But yeah, wouldn't nobody touch my mom, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, my family ain't even want me to get on here and address nothing, because you know, we from the city, like it's like we don't give a fuck, dog. Like we don't care what the internet trying to say or think, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, that shit wasn't sitting right with me. I'm like, yo, my whole childhood, yeah, man, I'm about to be 36. My whole childhood up to being an adult, nobody disrespected that lady and got away with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, this to Zen, you know what I'm saying? You won't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know you won't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if anybody is gonna do something, it's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? But even my mom, bro, my mom a G, bro. You know what I'm saying? She an old head John, but she a G. Like, nigga, ain't nobody about to walk up and she would have gave Shorty a rumble. You know what I'm saying? If she get attacked or something, or she was the, you know what I'm saying? She not pussy, she not sweet. Like, so that's that. You know what I'm saying? What else, bro?
I think, and even with that, you know, I just think, you know, especially when it comes to like battle rap, you know, they
Yeah.
go hard and all that, you know, and they look at,
Yeah,
you know,
like,
a lot of
bro,
that,
not to
it's
cut you off, like,
entertainment.
not to
Yeah.
cut you off, Twiz. I ain't,
Yeah.
like, I understand, like I said, like I understand battle rap, bro. I didn't, you know,
Yeah.
I watch it too. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I done seen certain people go at people's family. You feel what I'm saying to you?
Uh-huh.
But I also know where some of them lies came from, and you know what I'm saying? Like, when it come to certain shit Cass was saying and shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying? I know
Yeah.
where that came from, and the boy that it came from, he know that he know me personally, that I know him personally. You feel what I'm saying to you? But I was gonna say cuz name, but it's, you know, what's understood ain't gotta be explained. Like, he know that I know him, he know that, you know what I'm saying? So,
And
you
I
know,
don't
on
want
the
to,
flip side, I handle that on the flip side, like, you know what I mean?
and I don't want to scan past that too much, because that was going to be the next topic. I just wanted to ask you, like, could you let the people know as far as, you know, how Cassidy was getting the information as far as Eazy ties to Pottsville and stuff like that, you know, like to
Yeah,
get like the
yeah,
picture and all
yeah.
that.
So basically, you know what I'm saying? I don't never deny where my mom moved when we left the city. You know what I'm saying? My whole life, that's never been something that I hid from people, or you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm from Philly, we moved to Pottsville though. You know what I'm saying? So when we got out there, John, I carried it like what? A Philly nigga. Like, this is where I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not from out this John, so I came out there straight like a Philly young boy and all that. But you know, once that happened, you know, it was some back and forth going on. We went from there back to the city a couple times, and then my mom eventually just stayed. So therefore, naturally, you're gonna get to know a couple people. Not me personally. I was always, you know, in and out of Juvenile Jones and all that.
Yeah.
So they made friends out there, John. I came out there not knowing nobody, kind of asking them like who cool, who not, you know, where the Black Jones at, all that type of shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, over the years we got to know certain people and all that. So, you know, it's people that got to know you know, how many siblings we got, or you know, my mom name or
Yeah.
you know, like certain streets we lived on out there in Pottsville for people to be able to pull up addresses. That wasn't nothing damaging for real, because ain't nobody never denied living out there, John. You feel what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
But so that whole town knows. That's the thing. So it's not like it would have been hard for that nigga to get information. Like, yo, who was dumb, how long they been out there, where they live at out there, all that other shit. Like that wouldn't have been hard no matter who you asked. You know what I'm saying? But I just know one specific person that I know is associated with Cass that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, he probably got certain information from. Now, as far as the lies and shit, that's why me and homie gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason. That's gonna be the reason why me and homie gotta get next to each other and all that. Like, you feel me? Like, because if niggas meant to be disrespectful with that and not just add some oohs and ahs to the battle and all that, because, you know, me personally, I feel like making niggas apologize and shit. Like, you feel me? On the strength that, like I said, the person that was trying to feed Cass information, he know me. I know exactly where he live out there, John. He knows that too. You feel what I'm saying to you? But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm out of town. You feel me? I got 2 kids. I just be raising my kids and shit. But I see certain shit online. But bro, most of the shit I stay out of, like, him and Remy. If it's him and Remy or anything to do him, Remy, Pat type topics, I don't got nothing to say about that shit, because I don't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get into all that. But once family started getting involved, I had to make phone calls, bro. I seen that shit, had to get right on the phone. Like, we from down that joint. I'm calling down that joint. Like, yo, how y'all feel about, you know, what's being said online? You know, he came down there, kind of got a couple of y'all on camera. They think y'all actors. They think he paid y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all feel? They like, fuck it. Like, fuck them niggas. Like, well, that's her cousin. That's my, you know, my aunt. She like, you know, that's my nephew. My one cousin was there. He like, yo, man, listen, man, that's our cousin, man. We don't care what they talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know you from Philly, just and the third. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I was ready to jump out the window, start addressing shit. Like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? She said, don't. I called my mom. I said, yo, you know, this nigga battle happened and shit. And the nigga said this, the nigga said that. You feel me? My mom always been the type of person where it's like, man, we got that attitude like, fuck you. If you don't say it to my face or something, or you know what I'm saying, then we don't really let that shit bother us and shit. But I had to check in with Umi and be like, yo, this is what was said. If it bother you, you know, I'll step up and get to it. You feel me? Yeah. She said the same thing, like, yo, we not doing that. We don't give, you know what I mean? She really told me not to say nothing, not to, you know what I'm saying? She was like, son, you know better than that and all that. I'm like, I know, but I'm just letting you know the world heard the nigga say that shit. Like, do you feel like I need to confront motherfucker? You want me to? She said no. But still, something in me had to come on here and be like, yo, wouldn't nobody touch my mom, man. Like, the boy that's giving Cass information know that wouldn't nobody touch my mom in that fucking town or anywhere else, bro. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like, but yeah, man, like, that's basically all I wanted to hop on this joint for, man. Like, like I said, people that know me know I'm from the city, man. Now, speaking about information that was leaked on my brother, anybody who paid attention to the promo run that was being done, it was certain addresses that was being leaked. It was some that was saying Pottsville. It was some that was saying Norristown. It was some in Philly. The ones in Philly is the ones I want to discuss. You know what I'm saying? The addresses in Philly that popped up online, I don't know who did the research, who did what, but a lot of those addresses is cribs that I was raised in, blocks that I lived on. You know what I'm saying? Blocks that I lived on where my schools was within walking distance and shit like that. You feel me? Yeah. A lot of them blocks, bro, I got friends on. I had friends on when I was a young boy. Like, you feel me? Like, I played curveball and spinning top and all that. Like, I remember when the yo-yos came out that light up and all that, niggas walking the dog and all that. And listen, so, like, you know what I'm saying? I know my childhood playing basketball on 33rd Street on a crate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that South Philly address. Definitely grew up in South Philly a little bit. You You feel what I'm saying to you? West Philly, Germantown, you already know that. You feel me? It's about Wade Street, but we, when I was recently down there, I was on Boyer Street and all that.
Yeah.
But like it ain't no confusing, man. Like ain't no confusion about where I'm from or you know what I'm saying. But the fact there was some confusion about where he from is kind of what bothered me and made me feel like, hold on, I gotta speak up because I'm not gonna have the whole world thinking that this nigga is a fraud about where he from and niggas know that's of us. So if he ain't from there, I ain't from there. So I'm like, what niggas trying to say? That's kind of what made me speak up. Like, nigga, what? Because I dare like walk up to me and be like, yo, you ain't from the city or something like, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of made me have to speak up
because and raised out there.
Yeah, it's like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
what I was glad that they put that I was glad they put that little clip on Twitter though from the Johnny Mac Joint when I was saying how, yeah, I know more spots in the city because like, he was with his dad and all that. Me, I was with my mom strictly in Philly. You feel what I'm saying to you? So like that's why I don't even play them type of games, nigga. I ain't know nothing else but Philly. You feel me? And then next thing you know, my mom had us out there and all that. But still, even with that, right? My whole life, I'm saying
you good now. Yeah, you good.
All right, man. All right. But yeah, that's the only reason why I addressed that shit. Like that ain't never been something that I had to prove or you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gotta do a documentary about it, but if a nigga ever did play about that, like I could easily just go on Instagram live, go down the city and show you like feet on land like niggas is talking. I could put feet on land and go Instagram live or something and show you exactly where, like, you think me, I could show you where my friends lived, what houses they lived in, because I spent the night sometimes and shit when my mom wasn't tripping. Like, but
this is what I
just don't disrespect people's family and think that it might stay battle rap because it's a small world. That's all. Like, you feel me? It's a small world, and I'm the type of person like if I was to run into somebody that I yeah, I'm confrontational, bro. That's and like I said, the boy that's giving Cass information, he know that about me. And, that John, that John. No, I don't know what's going on. I got a good connection though, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, bro, I just was like, man, let me address some things before I feel obligated to come outside and see what's really going on with people. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, that was pretty much it, bro. Don't disrespect people's family, man, because that shit could get outside of battle rap real quick. Especially if you stand on it. It's different if it's like, oh, it was just said for the battle. But if after the battle, I start to see continuous disrespect and all that, then, I'll reach out to whoever I need to reach out to see who want to get next to who if motherfuckers want to get next to me. Like, you know what I mean? Because, yeah. I don't want to say certain shit on the internet. I'm trying to speak easy. Like, I'm trying to speak easy and not say certain shit. But I feel like, and another thing, that's why I said, anybody that know me, know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be brothers and shit, but have total different personalities and be totally different people, man. Like, it seemed like the internet trying to bully bro right now. I mean, the internet, not just the internet, the city too. It seemed like the city tried to turn their back against him and bully him or something like that. I don't battle rap, but if it was just regular shit, motherfuckers going at me, like, I'm the type of nigga that energy would have been returned, like, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been returning that energy, but, he deal with shit different in his battle rap, bro. That's like, that's like expecting niggas that wrestle to really be beefing with each other because it's a Royal Rumble coming up or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit fake for real. But some of the bars, some of the content that be put out in some of them battles be real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my name Tay and all that. I might repeat that a couple times and shit so niggas know and don't get nothing fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You heard that anybody that watched the battle, they know what Cass said out his mouth as far as what names he mentioned and shit like that. My name Tay, Don Tay. You know what I'm saying? Or just Tay. You know what I mean? But yeah, ain't nobody touching April Brown, man. So all that shit on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Cool the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Shorty, Zan, you know what I'm saying? And whoever the fuck else think that they would touch that lady, cause tripping, dog. Man, tripping. But like I said, Swizz, if there's anything else other than what we already discussed that you want to pop out, I mean,
Yeah,
go ahead and get out there. Like,
I just wanted you to clarify because you spoke earlier. First, I gotta say that it ain't me personally. I don't think it's nothing personal when it come to. I can't speak on. You know what I'm saying that the Pottsville guy that was giving cash. You know what I mean? That type of
yeah,
information. I can't speak on him, but I know from like the, that's just what niggas do in the city as far as bid. And I mean like as far as the rappers,
yeah,
I do think that it's, you know what I'm saying, still some type of genuine love. Like sometimes it just take time to pave stuff out. But it's a bunch of dogs out there, man. And
yeah. I know the
easy,
city, bro. I know the city. I
yeah.
know how it go. I know,
And,
you know.
and Eazy a dog too. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, he gotta, not take things too personal, but it's just about how you do it. You know what I mean? A lot of people went through it. Think about Cassidy, bro. Think about I remember Cass being so hot on them mixtapes back then, bro. Everybody was spinning Cass. Cass was
My nigga,
Cass.
listen, bro. This is the thing. This what.
Let
All
me
right,
cook this
Swizz.
real quick,
Let
man.
me let me say something. Let me say something
All
because
right.
you just triggered me. You just triggered me, right?
Yeah.
The crazy part is, bro. Like I said, bro. We from the city, nigga. I'm a Philly nigga. I grew up listening to Cass, nigga. The AM to the PM joint, that was my shit. I banged that. Listen, my mom got tired of hearing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that black, all that in the beat and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still know that shit line for line. Be mean by heart and shit, but I'm not a Joe ass nigga. Like if it's outside of battle rap, if it's problems with bro outside of battle rap, then I can't, I'm not gonna dick eat Cash just because I grew up on him and you know what I'm saying?
You gotta hear me out, okay? You
All right.
gotta hear me out. Like I'm saying, we grew up the Cass and Cass mixtapes and all that was crazy, right? We love Cass.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Cass was like the AI of the rap game, where when AI came to the NBA and AI changed niggas from just doing basic, you know what I'm saying, balling to perfecting your crossovers to the braids and all that. That's what Cass
Mm-hmm.
did for rap when it came to punches. But this leads me to saying this: as hot as Cass was, and when we listened to him, when he had that dispute with Gilly, and Gilly came to his section of the neighborhood,
Yeah.
it made Cass look bad. Cass had to deal with that on his shoulders. When
Right.
then you go to years after that, when Ab snapped on Cass, it made Cass look bad. You know what I'm talking about? So this
Right.
just leads me to say that when you hit that level, you're going to have the
It's shit that
odds
come with
against
that.
you. Yes, you're going to have the odds against you. Cass had times where damn near the whole city had turned on him and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And even within, the goal is to get out the city. You know what I mean? Cass got out the city. Stuff was getting serious. You know what I'm talking about? So that just leads me to saying that, it's gonna come with that because Eazy hit a level, bro. And at the end of the day, his business right. You know what I'm saying? No matter how nobody feel about him, and I don't mean as far as him what he give people or pay people. I'm talking about how
Right.
he got his stuff structured. You know what I mean? He
Right.
he took the role. It's like how 50 did in the rap game. 50 came in and automatically started jumping up the ladder. And it was rappers that been out for years that, you know what I'm saying, that didn't get that opportunity to this day. So at the end of the day, I just look at it as a competitive nature. I don't think that you should look at it like it's outside of that because that's what, you know what I'm saying, niggas do. At the end of the day, if something
See,
was
but
going to
Swizz, you
happen,
forgetting
it would have
I don't
happened.
rap though, but that's the thing. See, I don't battle. And
Yeah,
it wouldn't be personal, like, bro, this my whole thing, bro.
yeah,
if Cass would have just say if Cass would have got everything he said, if that would have just came off the top of the head like he was just reaching,
yeah,
it would be different. But if I know that I know somebody personal around him, like bro, he be in Pottsville. That's how that's another thing. Cass be out there, John. He could say no, you know what I mean? He could say no all he want. He be out there, John, at that certain person crib. Like I said, I ain't gonna say names,
damn,
but boy know who I'm talking about, and Cass know who I'm talking about. He be out there, John, and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I never was shocked about where the information came from. But it was like, bro, the fact that you personally know me, the boy that, you know what I mean, be giving you info, Bull personally know me and know how I play. Like, no, I ain't with none of that shit. You know damn well. You know what I'm saying? If I was around, like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If that battle happened and I was in that area, like out there at the time, I'd have pulled up over there to holler at him, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I couldn't just sit still, bro. I couldn't just sit still and not say nothing and shit where, you know, because I ain't know if my folks was bothered or not. Just because they told me they wasn't, that don't mean that they wasn't. So I
Yeah.
had to let them know, like, listen, man, my position is still my position. Like, you know, times where shit get crazy and all that, like, I usually step up and get shit handled or get to the bottom of shit and all that. But yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you're right, though. You might be right, though. You know what I'm saying? You might be right. I
Yeah.
could be wrong and shit. That's why I ain't jump all the way out the window. Because, like I said, I got a direct line to the ball if I, you know what I'm saying? If I needed it and all that.
You know, like I said, that's just a sign of elevation, bro. You know, we see Meek go through it. Like that's just what come with that. You know what I'm talking about? It
Mm-hmm.
nobody, I don't think nobody can escape it, but it's about just like when we was in Glen Mills, you know what I'm saying? It's about the snowball effect. So it's just about how he react after this, you know what I mean, and how he carry it. But I gotta ask you, you know, with the guy in Pottsville, you know, what makes you, how do you feel, like what reason do you think
What
that
makes me
he
so
had
sure?
to even do that if he known y'all and stuff like that? Why you think he pretty
All
much,
right, so listen. So listen, right? Like, yeah, we know each other. You know what I'm saying? Me and the
yeah,
boy. Not only do he know me, he know Eazy and he know my other brother that Cass mentioned. Yeah, his name put something in there. I need but he know my brother, you know what I'm saying? He know Eazy, he know me, and he know my little brother that Cassidy mentioned this shit like that. Now, you know, over I'm gonna just give you a time frame, like, you know, basically over I'm gonna just say over the years. Over the years, you know what I'm saying, it been ups and downs with us and Bull for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay,
you know, it could have been some personal shit. Sometimes it was personal, sometimes it was business, shit like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying to you?
yeah,
Now, what Cass mentioned about my little brother and all that, that topic right there would be one. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that was affected that's close to him and shit like that. So he, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even shocked that was going, you know, come out and all that. And still
yeah,
to this day, yeah, I'm saying that's not something as a big bro, that's not something that you proud of, hearing shit about your little bro, like shit like that. You feel me?
facts.
But I ain't gonna let
I lost your audio, Tech. I can't hear nothing, bro. I don't know if you can hear
this
me.
going again.
I think you back now.
It jumped out.
Yeah, I can hear you now though. You was just
Oh, all
saying
right. Yeah, but
you was just saying,
the rumors about the situation with my little brother and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't even gonna say rumors and shit, but that information that came out in the battle about my little brother, what he chose to do. You know what I'm saying? We don't accept that shit, bro, as a family. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
don't play that type shit. You feel me? Now, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, a lot of people don't know, but Eazy cut him off for that shit, behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? But me, I more or less changed how I deal with him because that's still my little brother. Like, feel me?
yeah, I get that.
I changed how I deal with him a little bit, but I basically be trying to get him to understand. Listen, man, you know you did something that automatically turned you to a civilian. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like no more street, nothing, no more. You know what I'm saying? Like work, kids, and home type shit is what you turned your life into and shit like that. But yeah, I ain't proud of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He know damn well, like, a nigga like me got a problem with that completely. But
Yeah,
like I said, I was raised a certain way. That's still my baby brother and shit. So, you know, I had to give him some game. Like, listen, bro, you draw. Like, you feel me? You definitely draw. You feel me? You gotta live like this now and live like that now. And I be telling him every time we talk here and there, it's like, yo, you know, I be on point. You feel me? If you need me, call me type shit. That's just the type of nigga I am. You feel me? Now,
mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, and another thing about that town, bro, that town full of them, nigga. Like that town full of them. So the fact that this nigga, listen, man, and the boy that was giving Cass the information and shit, man, he had that on his jacket. You feel me? Like
Damn.
he can't never. That's what I'm saying. Like I be quiet because I don't do the internet shit. But you know, it was years ago where you know the person that was giving Cass information, his name wasn't good in Renton, PA. You know what I'm saying? Renton, PA. They was like you know his name wasn't good down that joint and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, you know, I don't know what's up now. That shit got straightened out and all that, but a nigga like me ain't never had that attached to my name. Like you know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Straight up. But like I told you, you know what I'm saying, I've been up top one time, you know what I'm saying? Like wasn't turkey. You feel what I'm saying to you? Rep the city while I was up there joining all that. And yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, my name Tay, Dante. You can't put no type of nut shit on my jacket for real. You know what I'm saying? Even out there in that town and shit, like what they know me for ain't no turkey shit. They know me being a nigga that step up when my folks got a problem or niggas got a problem with my folks or something. They know that I'm the nigga that's going to pop up to see what's going on and all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just ain't like that shit, bro. But I'm over that shit now, man. I had to vent to you though, man. Let it be known, like, yo, well, nobody touch his mom because that's my mom. That was the biggest
Yeah.
message. That's the biggest message that I wanted to relay on your platform, bro. All that other shit, I know where I'm from. I ain't gotta get online and be, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I grew up on 33rd Street. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in South Philly on Hamburger Street for a period of time. I lived on Wade Street in Germantown for a period of time. Um, shit, what else? And I always talk about 33rd Street. Um, I used to be down 19th and Somerset with my cousin Rashad and my aunt Carla and all that. Um, yeah, like I literally used to walk from 33rd Street all the way down to Somerset and all that, all the way down Lehigh down to Somerset, just to go fuck with my cousin and them. And then shit, there's times where we'd go to Woodstock Street and fuck with his cousin Brahim. Like that was, you know, that's probably why I talk a lot about 33rd Street, bro, because I had a different type of freedom on that block, bro. Like I was literally could go outside and go fucking, you know, all the way down Broad Street to down Poplar to my grandma crib, bro. Like that shit, like that's how far I used to be able to travel by myself as a young boy, like from 33rd Street all the way down Lehigh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I end up walking down Lehigh to like Somerset to my aunt crib and go from Somerset to Broad and Lehigh, and then you know what I'm saying, all the way down to my grandma crib and shit like that. You know what I mean? Then I ended up doing the same thing, but like on a bike instead of walking and shit. Like you know what I mean? But yeah, man, this battle rap shit, something different, bro. Like I could have never did no shit. I would have never been able to get into some shit like this, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And it ain't about being sensitive. I got a temper certain shit, like certain shit that trigger me to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why, bro, that's one thing about when I was watching battle rap. A nigga like Mav Hoffa, I understood. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that was going on, like Mav having to put hands on certain shit during his battles and shit, like I understood how easily something like that can happen because the shit that be coming out niggas' mouth. You feel what I'm saying to you? But
You know, battle rapping. I know rappers in the city that I talk to. They like, bro, I could never do that. I can't tolerate the
yeah, bro, like right in your face saying something about your mom like that, I would have. But
But at the same time, you know, when you sign up for battle rapping, it's like slap boxing somebody. You know, when you slap boxing somebody, you might get the shit slapped out you. You know what I mean? That now
right.
punches might want to get thrown. So when you do step into that arena, for the most part, you know what I mean. You guys supposed to have thick enough skin for it. And I'm not saying that easy or nobody don't, but you know, it do get messy. But all in all, I do deep down inside, I really think that a lot of this is going on just to bring energy back to Philly. Like, you know, Philly was active for years and years, but it was times where the ball wasn't on Philly. You know what I mean? So now I think that people is just, you know what I'm saying, like the battle rappers is really trying to be like, you know, they bring in as much energy as they can to the game you know, and that go for Eazy and all of them. You know what I mean? Because they
Right.
didn't even have the battle, you know. So I salute Eazy and I salute Cass. Yeah, I mean, for doing the battle. I'm upset that they ain't finished the joint.
Right.
I do gotta ask you, from an unbiased opinion, if they would have went 3 rounds, how you think that would have played out?
I think my bro was gonna fuck him up. And like I strictly say that because I know the only angle he had was the shit about my little bro. All that other shit was fraud, and like all that other shit was lies from the board. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's the like bro, that's one thing about that town, my nigga. Like it's small as shit. You got people from everywhere out there, John. That's why for this bitch ass nigga to be trying to tell him, oh, that nigga from out here, like pussy, you know we not from out there, John, my nigga. You didn't know us. You from out there, John. You didn't grow up knowing us, dickhead. Like, you feel what I'm saying to you?
yeah,
We came out there, John, and all of a sudden you got to know us and shit like that. But you know damn well we not from out there, John. So it's one of them white towns where you got people from. It's like a melting pot. It's majority white. It's majority white. You feel what I'm saying to you? But
yeah.
you got niggas, and you got Spanish motherfuckers out there. And where the fuck you think they came from? Allentown, Philly, New York. We
Yeah.
not the only Philly family out there, John, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
That's
You
how
got
a lot of the
motherfuckers from New
little
York.
towns is out in the suburbs and stuff like that. A lot
Bro,
of them.
you got people from everywhere out there, John. I'm talking about
Yeah.
down south, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying niggas is deep out there, but it's enough black families out there where it's like we all got the same story. We all ended up, you know, we come from somewhere else. When we run into like when black people run into other black people out there, we represent where we from. Cause it's clear we not from out this joint. You see what I'm saying to you? So when we talk to other niggas, it's like, oh yeah, bro, where y'all from? Oh, y'all from New York? Oh, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we from Philly. The fuck? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, they almost got me turned up. Man, this shit almost got me turned up, bro. I be trying to raise my kids, stay out the way. So I ain't gotta go back to jail with some shit like that, you feel me? But you know, listen, I'm different, man. Like, I'm different. Like, depending on what's going on, you know, I come outside and shit, like, you mean? But for the most part, anybody that know me know, bro, I'll be out the way on some chill shit unless it's a problem with my folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, bro would have fucked him up because he got, like I said, anything else would have been some lies. You feel what I'm saying to you? I don't know what his other angles would have been. You feel what I'm saying to you? The only bomb he dropped was the shit about my little brother. We ain't gonna deny that. That nigga draw. We ain't proud of it. You feel what I'm saying to you? Yeah, you feel me? Eazy excommunicated him. I kind of did the same thing, but with a little tough love with it because, like, you know, I check on him every so often and shit. Yo, you moving right? Because nigga, you got you draw, nigga. You gotta keep your head on the swivel. You a civilian, but you did what you did, nigga. You feel me? So, but yeah, man, you know, I'm making sure that, you know, he just be on point and like I said, as soon as that nigga even feel like somebody on his top, I'm getting involved, and it is what it is. You feel me? Like, whether I disagree with what he did or not, bro, like, don't nobody got it in them to let somebody just rock their folks. I don't give a fuck. Like, you feel me? Like, straight up. Like, I'm not gonna sit with my hands tied if he sees some shit coming his way. You feel me? Like, then I'm gonna get next to him, man. Yeah. But
man,
that's it, man. That shit, man. Like I said, H-Twid, my folks wasn't even tripping about that shit, but I had to, because niggas know me personally. Like, and not only, and you asked me, you said, damn, tell you what made you so sure that it was the ball telling him shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't so sure at first until I started seeing clips of the battle online. And I said, man, they go this nut ass nigga right behind him. Yo, this nigga, yo. I was like, all right, nigga. See, cuz had a mask on, but nigga, listen, man, I know how to read the room. I know how I spot you the fuck out. Like, you feel me? But I seen him. I said, oh, he got a shiesty on, but that's him. That's cuz. All right. You know what I'm saying? Say no more. Like, you know what I mean? So that just made me feel like, yeah, I know where that shit came from, man. Like, but I think he definitely would have fucked him up. You feel me? I'm not saying what Cass said was trash. You feel me? Because, like I said, just because I know it's lies, the fans don't know that. You feel me? So when you hearing that shit in real time, yeah, he definitely said some shit that's like, oh shit, ooh, like that's a bad joint. Like, damn, he cooking, like, you feel me? But if you close to the person that he battling, or you close to the family, and you know that certain shit ain't real, it's like it make you look at the person like, hold up, dog. Like, now if you came with some real 100% facts, some shit that you can't even rebuttal, then it would have hit like he wanted it to hit. But yeah, you know how it is, bro. If you say anybody a rat, that's gonna be a ooh factor to anything. Even, I mean, like, he could have said Eazy was a rat and had some fake paperwork, and niggas would have definitely been like, ooh, like, he said he exposed him as a snitch. Anybody exposed as for rat and this shit going, yeah, like, that shit gonna be a haymaker in any battle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it is what it is, man. But Zan, man, chill, yo. Chill. Like, you ain't touching that lady, man. Like, ain't nobody. Listen, man. It's certain shit I put in work for, bro, and that's a listen, man. You listen, fucking with her, you gotta be prepared. Like, you gotta be prepared for some shit. Like, you gotta be prepared to go to jail, catch a case, or possibly die or kill. You gotta one of them. You gotta be prepared to, if you know what I mean, if you gonna do that, like, but yeah, man, that's it, Ken. That's it, man. You know, I appreciate you and shit. As soon as I seen certain shit, I'm thinking, hold up, man, these niggas talking this, they talking that. Like, my man got a platform, I'ma tap in, and you feel me? Like, I still feel like there's certain family members that's probably gonna be mad because they asked me, man, don't say nothing, fuck it, we ain't worried about it. But they know me, I'm stubborn, bro. I'm stubborn than a motherfucker. And I'm like, yo, somebody gotta speak up for my tribe, dog. Like, cause he not, and I can't let it sit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So I definitely appreciate your time. So I gotta ask you, so do you feel like, with the documentary and everything, you feel like that was a bad move, or you understand why he was trying to do it, but
It was a bad move. It was a bad move, and I understand why he tried to do it. You feel what I'm saying to you? I'm just the type of nigga, bro. I'm from where I'm from, and that shit is all in my aura. So you ain't even got to question it. You feel what I'm saying to you? And even if somebody did, it's not going to prompt me to do a whole documentary, John. But if I did go and do a whole documentary, I'm going to pull up the blocks I was raised on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about it. Where you raised at, you had your first rumbles and shit. Like, nigga, we from Philly. Yeah. Nigga, my first rumbles, I learned how to rumble, and my first fight and all that was down that joint and shit like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even let nobody play like that. But yeah, I feel like it was just a bad decision because, you know, we brothers, like I said, you know, I never left Philly. I never, you know, I ain't had no relatives that was taking me outside the city. It was me, my little brother, and my mom coming up, like, you feel me? But yeah, that documentary was just like, he pulled up. That was just a portion of my family, bro. Like, that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you feel me? And it made it, the fact that he didn't really, it ain't like he went down there, seen our whole family, showed where we from, you know, like blocks we lived on. He didn't really, because like I said, I only thing I recognized in that documentary, bro, was my aunt and a couple of my cousins that was in there. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, and the crib that he went to visit them at, they're not from there, bro. They from North Philly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they from North, like, they not from Southwest. They've been down Southwest for, trying to think how many years now they've been down that joint, but they not from down that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, at all. So it was like, that's another reason why it was kind of weird that he went down there to see them. But I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess, I mean, it makes sense. You gonna go to your family, but it was other shit that was supposed to be in there that wasn't. And I don't know if that's because, you know, his memory, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't know, man. But it definitely was a bad decision to me. Like, when I seen it, I was like, no, why you do that? Like, why, you know what I mean? Because it was certain blocks that I was expecting to see, because there's even spots that I was raised at and stuff like that. But he, you know, he did come here and there, like, even in South Philly, like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't say nothing about South Philly on Hamburger Street, but, like, nigga, we was out there, jump, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was, so it was like, damn, like, it was, you know, it was weird. Like, you got me about to have you do one for me, nigga, and I don't gotta prove shit, you feel me? But just to show you how in depth his joint should have been like you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, bro.
And I understand the concept of him doing it. The only thing is like when you doing something like that, that's like, you know, if you know, niggas know me SV Quiz, for those that you know might have just came across me through the internet. But if I be like,
Right.
I'm saying I'm from SB, I'm from top side, like from top side, then you know, if you're gonna do a joint, you hopping out on blocks, you gotta hop out, and you know, niggas gonna expect niggas to be out there. So when you hop out and you reminisce, like, man, remember this happened in 08, or yeah, this nigga
But this
crazy.
the thing, but Twiz, this another thing. Yo, I'm glad we still talking about this. This another thing, right?
Yeah.
Because my nigga, like I said, I had friends growing up. Like I had friends down the city and all that when I was growing up. But this the thing. These days, you know, we both got kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? We both got sons and shit like that be on the phone with their friends now, FaceTiming all night, be on the phone and the game at the same time to keep in touch. You feel what I'm saying to you? The main thing of how I've got, like, basically how I lost track of my friends from down the city, bro, when my mom first, like, moved out there, John.
Yeah.
Because think about it, nigga. If I have friends that I could spend the night at their cribs, right? And that's the only time my mom and their mom would talk, just to hear my mom say, yes, he could come spend the night and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So anytime we moved, even if it was just to another part of the city, me and that friend lost touch. You feel what I'm saying to you? But like you said, when we was in the mills and shit, I ran into my friend Cameron and shit from Ethel Island. I went to school with him and all that. I ran into him in our rec center, nigga, in Hayes Hall. Nigga, I thought I seen a ghost, nigga. This nigga walking across the basketball court. I'm like, bro, I'm like, yo, your name Cameron? He like, yeah. And I knew his last name. I ain't gonna say his last name on here, but you know, when you in school, you hear people's last names. So I'm like, your last name such and such. He like, yeah. I'm like, bro, you don't remember me, bro? We traded shoes when we was in school. And he remembered that shit because we was that cool. Like that's how close we was. Where it was like, that nigga liked my shoes, I liked his shoes. We decided to switch right in school. My mom like, yo, nigga, like, I came in from school that day. She like, yo, what the fuck are your shoes at? You better go get your shoes tomorrow, nigga. I mean, all that shit. I had to come back like, bro, I need my Jones back. My mom said, you think I can't trade you? Like, real shit. But I got stories, man. I got stories for days. It's just, it ain't nobody business, man. Only people that's close to me. Like, I don't gotta explain nothing to nobody. Like, cause I don't battle rap and I don't got the world with a certain perception of me to where I gotta live up to that shit. Like, no, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody was to be publicly like, oh, this boy, he not from down there. He not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could show you. I don't gotta do a documentary. I could just link up with you. Like, Twiz, listen, we gonna slide through everywhere I grew up and show you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be a documentary. That shit could be a blog. For real. Put that shit a blog. You feel me? Like, but yeah, man, I appreciate you, man, for letting me hop on that platform, bro. I'm like, man, I was trying
bro, you know how we carry it.
I was trying to get my daughter settled, man. My daughter was like, she be wild as shit, and I ain't want her in the background messing up the audio and all that. So I was trying to wait till my girl got back and all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, I'm probably gonna have to go out there though, bro. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably, because I'm the type of nigga where it's just, if something don't sit right with me, I gotta holler at you. I gotta holler at you just to be like, damn, bro, like, I don't care what was going on. You ain't no better than to be trying to tell this nigga some shit that about my folks, like some personal shit that would have my folks looking a certain way on some, when it was cool to disrespect somebody's mom, lie on their mom on to the world, like what you mean? Because my thing is that could have created a domino effect of motherfuckers that could have came out doing blogs and yo Eazy mom this, Eazy mom that, or you feel what I'm saying? She, like I said, little bro situation. We all grown men. You know, he made a decision that, you know, me and the streets don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he couldn't tell me. That nigga like was ducking me and shit. When that rumor was going around, bro, it's a lot that was going on. I told you I was doing that little 30 days for the driving under suspension, John. When I start hearing that shit, so you already know. You know, our county's got tablets now, so I'm blowing this nigga phone up from the tablet. He just wouldn't answer me and shit, like, you feel me? But it turned out to be what it was and all that, so I had to come home and chill, because I was in that joint about to declare war on niggas from what I was hearing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, when I was hearing that, I knew it came from Ball and his side and all that, and you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. It ain't like if I do pop out that joint and me and Cuz gotta have a conversation or however it go. It ain't like I'm gonna bring that shit to the internet. Only reason I came here is because, you know what I'm saying, bro, and this nigga had an event that's about to happen, and that shit brought a lot of attention to not just them, but, you know, family and personal, you know what I'm saying? Shit
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I appreciate you, boy. Cause I'm like, yo, I don't do the social media shit. I don't do the internet shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I just make a random video and address some of the lies that's being said that's connected to my folks or me, or you know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I just make a random video, I don't got no reach. I don't be on social media enough to have followers to where if somebody shared my joint, it's gonna get some play and all that. You
I
feel
know
me?
what you're saying.
Yeah. So
I
yeah,
definitely
man.
appreciate you for pulling up and even sharing that. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, you already know,
Like
bro.
I
Title
said,
this joint what you want too, man. Title this joint what you want, nigga. You could put Eazy the Block Captain Brother Speaks. Eazy the Block Captain say some of that shit Cass was saying was lies. Eazy the Block Captain say Zan ain't never gonna touch his mind. Won't nobody touch his mind. You could do what you want, bro. Cause I don't give a fuck. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
well, definitely, man. Like I said, I appreciate your time, but most importantly, you know, you a father first and foremost. So I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
nothing is too serious outside of that. I think just with you addressing it, clear the air, especially, you know, when it comes to, you know, moms and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Exactly
like,
what you
I ain't
said
never play about
just
her, nigga. I used to get suspended for rumbling about her, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
that's exactly how everybody would feel about they own mom. So you know, people will
Yeah,
understand it. But like I said, you know, they go hard on the battle rap stuff. So I don't think that it was, you know, I don't think that anything outside of rapping and stuff like that would have took place. Because at the end of the day, if things was that deep, that battle would have never even had a chance to happen. You know what I mean? It would have been so much
right. No,
drama.
you right.
You know what
You
I
right.
mean? So that goes back to me saying I think they just trying to turn it up for the city, you know. But I'm going, you know, we chop it up on the phone, man. I'm definitely
Yeah.
going to holler at you, and you know, we're gonna drop this joint and all that. But I definitely appreciate you, bro. So just stay focused, man. Keep doing what you're
You
doing,
already
man.
know.
You
You
know,
already know, bro. I'm gonna continue to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying?
facts,
Like that's how I move. You mean?
facts, facts. So you
All
know,
right, so
we just gonna close it out. That's me, Twiz the Hood blogger, man. We got T in the building, man. Anything else you want to leave the people before I shut it down?
no, just April Brown off limits, man. Don't play your fucking self, man. That's it. That's it. I catch niggas on the flip side and all that. That's it.
That's all. Ain't no more to it, man. I appreciate you, Tay. So I'm about to
You
shut it
already know.
down, man.
All right,
Until
boy.
next time. That's how we carrying it.
All right, boy.
All right. So I'm gonna
Walaikum salam.